Tonight at the Red Hot Golf and Resorts Event Center, RTC held a presentation meeting for the future of the Northeastern Connection Project. Miles McLean is in the studio after attending. So Miles, what did they talk about during this meeting?
Yeah, Alexandra, this project is in very early phases. Tonight's presentation was all about the research that RTC conducted on if these alternate routes would be possible. The study was conducted east of Sparks and focused on finding areas where possible routes could be constructed to alleviate the stress of I-80 traffic going east.
A lot of people experience a crash almost every other day. There's a lot of slowdowns, and there's a need to provide some reliable and consistent commuting for our communities.
Some of the proposed routes from the project include multiple connections to USA Parkway and one route from La Posada straight to I-80 and follows east through the Tahoe-Reno Industrial Center.
This concept came out of the I-80 corridor study that NDOT provided back in 2019-2020. So since that time, they looked at many different connections, and RTC is continuing to look at how do we help solve the transportation problems from the Truckee Meadows out to the Tri-Center.
And during tonight's meeting, RTC met with the community to inform them of their findings.
We found roughly about 10% of that traffic would come off of I-80 and use this new roadway. Another thing that we also found was that 85% of the commuters who live in Reno-Sparks area are north of I-80.
Keller says there's over 150 crashes a year on I-80 every other day on a yearly average, and that being able to directly communicate data and intentions to the community is important to inform them of the status of the project.
This is the first step of the process, right? So we're looking for the community input to clearly understand what is this project, is this something that is both feasible, and lastly, what we hear today is this a desirable project to make sure it gets done.
Team members said that there are no funds allocated for this project yet, as it's still in its early stages, and RTC will be fielding public comment and conversation on their website through January 16th. Covering Cone Zone, Miles McLean, 2 News, Nevada.